Hello, welcome back. My name is still Brian. This is still my Life is Strange series, but is now part 3 as we explore the double exposure world. Thank you so much for joining me for this third episode. I will go ahead and say if you missed the first couple, those are both on YouTube right now, so if you're coming in like, I have no idea what happened in the first couple of episodes, you can go ahead and get caught up on those. They're both up there. I will say there's, I think, a pretty decent difference between the first and second episode, because honestly, like, this is my first series of doing the streaming. So, sort of getting, like, the hang of the technical stuff, I feel like there was a pretty sizable upgrade between episode 1 and episode 2. Hoping that continues through to this episode as well. Anyway, so if you want to get caught up, you can go ahead and do that before we get started. But if you are ready to go ahead and get underway, I'll also recap where our second episode ended off. So, from what I remember, and I recorded this last week, so I can't entirely be sure that I remember everything perfectly, but our hesitant feelings towards the fate of our friend Safia were absolutely warranted, as we ended up finding her shot dead on a bench in the snow. Not a good situation for anybody involved. So naturally, our character Max ends up going into a, days-long, sort of reclusive state where she doesn't really answer to any friends and eats nothing but peanut butter. Thankfully, we did not actually play through all of that, so we didn't get to experience that. But we did get to meet up again with our friend/crush. Ashley, I believe her name was. Again, I recorded this last week, so I might not remember all the names. I think her name was Ashley. We also ended up getting a call from Safia's mom, who's the president of the university that we are attending. And basically, our main mission from that last episode was to end up going to her office and comfort her. On the way, we found one of our friends who was like struggling with a puzzle box that we solved part of. It annoyed me greatly that we couldn't solve the rest of it. I assume that's still in our inventory or something. And we also ended up helping deliver a package to the president's assistant. And we ended up breaking into a cabinet and recovering a book. And that's kind of the gist of what we ended up doing last time. I'll be very honest, I am the kind of guy that spends a lot of time going on like diversions and sidetracks looking for lore and stuff. So I feel like if I was to go on like a straight track along the plot, we would probably be halfway through Act 2 by now. But we are going very slowly, uncovering all the things that there are to uncover. So thank you for joining me on this journey, and without further ado, let's get back into it. I assume we'll get back into it eventually. Here we go.
I should talk to Moses. He's waiting for me in the fab.
So this is just after we were talking to again, Safia's mom, and I always forget her name, but it is Yasmin, right? Yasmin, Amanda. Oh, Ashley, not Amanda. Amanda, not Ashley. My bad. I am good. Honestly, I'm not even good with names in the present day, like actually me. If you're one of my like students that I've substitute taught for before, you might know that firsthand. But yeah, so Amanda's the friend/crush, Yasmin is the mom, and we are now going to talk to Moses, I believe, who is Safia, mine and Safia's other good friend that we are trying to sort of mourn with. Alright, so we're going to the fab, which if I remember
wonder if
correctly...
Moses has gotten his hot chocolate yet.
We're talking about hot chocolate, which they also didn't let me get when I went to the cafe. I would have wanted some hot chocolate, but I'm assuming we'll be meeting him there.
I told you, don't contact me on this phone. And text only, no calls.
This sounds interesting.
Well, I'm sure the police know that already, even if I understand.
Why do you want
that
text only? Like, if you're trying to stay off book, it might
Interesting
feel
call?
worse to have a written record of stuff.
Loretta, jeez. You scared the hell out of me. Did you need something?
Need? Nah, I was just curious about Dr. Hunter's phone call. Seems I'm not the only one.
Everybody's just crowding around her. I wasn't eavesdropping. Yeah, no, you caught me.
Wow. Caught in the act. I swear I used to be better at this kind of thing.
Did you? That sounds like a story
Having
I
a
should hear.
full-fledged conversation behind her back, and she still hasn't
Well,
noticed.
since you're not busy, maybe you could help me out, you know? One snoop to another.
I'm not,
Just hold on. Let me relocate.
Okay, there we go. Now getting out of the
What can I
crowded
do for you?
university building.
You could give me a quick soundbite for my podcast.
Oh yeah, she's the true crime. Sure, why not?
I guess that's fine. What do you need?
Just for background, you were close friends with Safi Llewellyn and Fayed.
Oh.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, we were friends.
Is it true she
Again, we
used
know about her
resources
true
for
crime
personal
podcast
purposes
already.
and that her mother turned a blind eye?
School resources for personal
I'm not
reasons.
gonna help you smear Safi.
If you're not into it, I'll just go interview Dr. Hunter instead. I'm sure we'd have a lot to talk about.
Let's call her bluff.
You're bluffing. You were trying to listen in too. You said so yourself.
Got her.
Oh, shit.
Hi, Professor. I just thought you might want to know that Miss Caulfield's been listening to your calls.
Yep.
Loretta, I don't know how you have time to be a snitch when you still owe me revisions.
Got her again.
Beat it.
Also, what a soundbite. Were you friends with Safi?
What a
Yes.
little
The
shit.
end.
But she's not a liar. Anything you want to tell me, Max?
I'm investigating the murder. I messed up. By the way, again, I'm giving the same kind of language warning. I don't mind, adult language like this. I try not to use it myself, at least when I'm streaming. But yeah, mature language, potentially mature content, all of that fun stuff.
I wanted to check on you. You seemed so upset in the library earlier.
Max, I don't like to be pitied.
What?
And
I feel like I know her
fake
voice.
pity even less. Leave me alone. You know, I really thought we were cool. Just
Dude, I
Stay
broke into a
away.
cabinet for you.
Fantastic. Anything else want to go wrong today? Might as well pack it all in at once.
I'm gonna try to open it. Why not?
Damn it.
Nope, locked.
She just locked this. If I could just... No. Even if I could rewind, that shit's behind me now.
Why not use a spoon to break in? Worked last time. Just as a reminder, in case you're not familiar with the original game, Max's power was basically to rewind time and change the conversations that she had and stuff. She's using that a lot less once she realized her powers screwed up the environment. Alright, here's Moses. Okay, I did click on speak,
I don't even know where to start.
Sorry I didn't call you, or I'm sick of grieving. Sorry I didn't call you.
Hey, I'm sorry I didn't return your texts or call you. I should have.
I get why you didn't. Really. And I'm sorry too. Probably should have given you some space.
Listen, the last few days have been hell. But we're both here now. And we're going to get through.
I keep replaying it in my head. Could we have done something? Gotten there sooner or called her when she didn't come back? Why didn't one of us go with her, Max? Why did we let her walk off alone like that?
I would say don't torture yourself. Like, you never know when you need the buddy system. It's always the one time where you don't have it.
Don't. Don't torture yourself. We can't change any of it.
What if I can't do this, Max?
You can't. Neither of us can. Not alone. But the next time you need me, I'll be there.
I'll be there for you
swear it.
when the rain starts to pour. Like I've been there before.
Safi weighs heavily on us today. In fact, my best-selling novel speaks to this precise
Oh,
moment.
great. Who's this guy?
Safi disliked my book, ironically, but sales don't lie. And being remembered for one's words is a kind of immortality. Grief is fleeting. But words are deathless. They endure. I want to honor Safi Llewellyn and pay tribute to her unique voice. Hence why we're holding class on the quad today.
Is that Lucas?
Comanero, head of the lit department. God, what a pretentious creep. Safi hated his guts.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one that he gives the ick to. Ugh. Maybe he's changed or he's wasting air. I don't think it's changed.
I don't give a shit what Lucas does. You shouldn't either.
It just bugs me seeing him up there, basking in everybody's sadness.
Safi never found the audience that so few of us enjoy. It's up to us to keep her fire burning.
Tell me that shutting him up won't make me feel better.
It won't. But I wouldn't blame you for trying it anyway. I'll find you later. I can't watch this.
Ugh, Lucas gets under my skin. I could try to shut him up. Or I could just stay out of it and go keep Moses company.
I feel like shutting him up would be better for content, but I don't feel good about it. Oh, thanks for taking care of Vin's package. There you go. You are welcome, sir. Amanda's good. Loretta. Oh, yeah. Again, you were the one that barged in there, Loretta. Like, come on. I did not ask you to go snitch. Let's see here. And then I got Max. Feels like all of these Life is Strange games that at least the two that I've seen, have that one classmate who just kind of sucks. At least this time, like, it's a true crime podcaster and, like, you know, doesn't have an audience, kind of just relegated to the corner, basically. Let's see, Sophia, if you knew where my DMs are open. Alright, whatever. I think that's about enough. Let's go ahead and,
shadow lurks in the periphery, beyond the
comfort
overgrown grass
Moses.
and
Is this
fallen
Moses? This is just students, generally. Let's
Jeez,
look at the
Lucas.
students.
Your class must be freezing.
Alright, where's Moses? I'm trying to get my way around.
like a crack of light across
Here
my
if you
heart.
need anything.
A wild.
Oh, there's an
storm.
officer. Let's talk. Oh.
Extra
look at the officer?
security. So why don't I feel any safer?
Alright, let's have a look around.
Where did Moses head to?
Yeah, where did he head to? I thought I saw him go in this direction. But I am also extremely oblivious. Oh, this is just the campus map, okay. Romantic sculpture. Oh, look, sculpture's kissing. Yay. Oh, there he is. Hi, Moses.
It's weird. Nobody here saw her. Just you and me. I feel so disconnected from all of them.
It hits different, doesn't it? Hey, I have a question about Sophie.
Okay.
How did you meet her? Is this bench special? If this bench special seems like a very specific question.
What's the deal with this bench? You tease to sit here all the time.
Oh, yeah. Guess we did, huh? This was our lunch bench when we were both teaching summer school. For someone so chatty, she really got the appeal of comfortable silence, you know? Hey, Max.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use present tense. For just a little longer. I'm not ready for Safi to be a was yet.
I'm not ready either, or I have to accept it. I don't want to make him feel forced to have to move on.
I'm with you, Moses. Go ahead and stay present tense.
I don't know if that's like psychologically the right way of going about it, but
Just a little longer.
whatever. How did you meet her?
How did you guys meet anyway? I never asked.
It's not much of a story. I came to Caledon late, mid-year. Safi was assigned to give me the big, shiny grad student tour. I think she saw it as a chore.
Doesn't Yasmin have a VIN for that?
Exactly. But then she saw this bracelet I got in Kyoto. A little cherry blossom.
I've always liked that bracelet.
She just finished a poem called Hanami. It means watching blossoms in Japanese. I haven't thought about that in a while.
Okay. I think I might need a little alone time.
Probably just as well. I gotta get over to the observatory anyway.
You'll text if you need anything?
Yeah. Promise. You too.
Definitely shoulders to lean on are helpful during times like these.
No. You want to go in aggressive with the red deck. Hit hard and don't let up. Blue is more tactical.
Okay, now we got the weird things.
It's not rock, paper, scissors. Any color jack can beat any color with the right card.
It's like an astral projection kind of deal?
Yeah. Anytime. Later.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Where's
Go after the
that
other
other
Moses.
Moses?
Let's go ahead and find him. I think you
Where's
want... Oh,
that other Moses?
oh,
How
the
do I
other
bring him
Moses. Alright, press E to pulse and find the other Moses. Ah, there you are. Hello?
Come in peace.
Declare your
Am I
allegiance.
following?
Come on, Diamond. Conscientious objector.
That's what they all say.
I'm unarmed, okay? Just want to get out of go-go.
Snowballs down. Let the observer.
Okay, I got
pass.
Diamond here. What is going on? So,
What is going on? What am I seeing?
am I supposed to do something
I keep
else?
following
Okay, I am
Moses until
following
I figure
him.
it out.
I think it's just very slow content, so I'm just gonna keep following this little specter guy.
Where is that other Moses going?
And it's all other people as well. Like, I'm not seeing anybody with their original, like, corporeal form. Hello, can I talk to you? Or am I just supposed to wait here while you tie your shoe? I think I'm waiting while you tie your shoe, right? Okay, good. Take your time. It's not like I have anywhere to go.
Gotta keep following that other Moses. I need to figure out what's going on.
Max, don't worry. I am following the other Moses. I just have to try very hard not to accidentally run ahead of the other Moses. Ooh, spooky. Okay. Okay, still moving again. I'm not here. He just, like, rang the phone, but he didn't say
Where is
anything.
that other Moses going?
Okay, there's a... I don't even know what this dude is here. What's she doing?
What are you doing out here? You're
Ooh, other
flying in
Safi.
5 minutes.
I'm not the
Interesting.
one taking it. It's time for our cocoa.
Safi?
You're hopeless. These poor kids pay tuition.
Hey, I have a 5-star rating on Teacher.
I can't believe Max would stand me up. You were supposed to have lunch at the Turtle.
This is happening. This is real.
Probably afraid
She
to
looks
trust
very
people.
disturbed about it,
Oh
too.
my god, dude. Go.
Am I still following other Moses, or am I on other Safi now? Hello?
That really was Safi. I
Okay.
think I have to get to her.
Is that you? Find a way to talk to Safi. Interesting. This might take a while because I have no idea what I'm going for here.
Max, if you're not here in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to tell Moses that you don't watch his Blu-rays. Bye.
I fully could see... Oh, no, hang on.
If she could just hear me like I can hear her.
I'm right here or I'm trying. I'm trying!
Will you give me a break? I haven't done this supernatural bullshit since high school. It's not like riding a bike.
Fuck it. I got pizza rolls in my office.
Press Q. Alright, I pressed Q. Oh. Okay, so what have we got here? Is this like a parallel timeline type situation? Because she just broke away, like, broke the environment completely.
Jeez. There you are. Thought I was gonna freeze to death.
And Safi here is fine, okay. I wonder if my phone still gets service in alternate timelines. Okay, so what do we think is going on here? I feel like the timeline situation is the best call. Oh, okay. Oh, so I just completed chapter 1. Let's go ahead and see here. I guess these are kind of based on the decisions that other people have made in the game. 50... Oh, wow, almost a 50-50 split between people. So this is kind of what I did in episode 1. If you remember, I mentioned in episode 1 that the original game had a choice where you could either save your best friend from that game / love interest from that game, Chloe, and by doing so you would doom the rest of the town that you lived in, or you could save the town but doom Chloe to death. So this game kind of allows you a choice to sort of retroactively say what you would have done. So apparently I was with the 47% that said, save the town, kill Chloe. Of course you gotta ask Amanda out for a date thing. What are you doing? Let's see here. Finish Loretta's interview. Okay, calling her bluff was the main call. And I feel vindicated about that one. Like, I feel like she was trying to bully us into answering her questions, you know. And I've personally fallen into the belief of, like, it's good to be nice, it's good to be kind to people, no point in being a pushover. So calling the bluff was the good call there. Okay, abandoned spaces. It's interesting that 83% said Max likes empty spaces for the potential. Like, I feel like that was almost a 50-50 split. Let's see here. Bowling alley plushie. Was there a choice to do? I honestly don't even remember making that decision. The relationship with Chloe, of course, you gotta choose the high school sweethearts, or at least that's what I did. Max used... Okay, interesting. So, using Safi's pickup line, you succeed. Any other pickup line, whether it's yours or Veggie's, or something you come up with or they come up with, you fail. Huh. Mug of choice. 51% chose the nerdy and dirty mug. I like that as a sort of form of representation of people playing this game. Let's see. Max won the bottle cap game. I feel like if you're gonna go through the trouble of, like, hiding a bottle cap on your friend to force them to answer your questions, you gotta actually follow through with making them answer your questions. And Max reflected on the observatory rooftop. That really doesn't even seem like a huge choice there. Photo wall. Max left her photo wall as it was. Yeah, move on from Arcadia Bay. Max did reflect at the coffee shop. Max told Yasmin, wow, 90-10 that said there's no way Safi took her own life. And I feel like that's definitely... I don't know if that's the way to help a grieving mother move on, but I feel like that's probably how I would try it. And then Max did bring Moses hot chocolate. Admittedly, I kind of forgot about the hot chocolate after the whole incident with Loretta. That's my bad, Moses. Please don't hate me for it. Interesting. Pretty even split between playful and passionate. Nobody wants to remember Safi as being pensive. Max solved the first layer of the puzzle box, but didn't give me a chance to solve the second layer. Okay, so that was intentionally designed. And then, wow, pretty much even split between Max spoke and Max didn't engage. I think it all comes down to, like, do you want to kind of pick a fight? And that didn't seem like something that I wanted to do, at least. Okay, so at this point, we are about a little bit more than half an hour into the stream. I feel like we can probably get a little bit of the way into Chapter 2, so I'm going to go ahead and get us started. I will be honest, I'm tempted to experience the exclusive cat content because cats are great, but I'm going to go ahead and pass on that and just bring us directly into the next chapter. Let's see, do we go with our Vermont clothes, our duck clothes, or... I feel like ducks are the theme. Let's go with our ducks. And then indoor, I like our flowers still. Alright. Not super attached to choosing the best outfit, so let's go ahead and just begin. Okay, so where last we left off, Max found whatever this alternate Safi was and kind of broke her way into that environment. So we're now in Chapter 2, Penumbra.
What the fuck is happening?
Hopefully you figure out how to get back to your own reality, because you do not want to be stuck here.
Well, it doesn't sound like the call was no big deal. It sounds like it was important to you.
Safi's alive. Did I actually manage to rewind time?
Max, you should know that you didn't. This has a very different visual aesthetic from when you rewound time in the first game.
Oh.
I wish, or just happy you're here. Just happy you're here.
No, I'm just really happy
One of
you're
those
here with me.
subtext-laden lines.
And your mom.
So, drugs then?
Drugs it is.
Sorry, what were we talking about? Somebody mentioned a phone call?
Yes. I was shocked too. I didn't know people still answered their phones.
Funny, Mom. And yeah, it wasn't a big deal. It was just from the publisher.
Right, your book. The secret book.
The secret book! She shouts
I'm
out.
so proud of my girl. Publishing is
Okay,
always
it's not
such a
secret
difficult
anymore.
endeavor.
Good.
Thanks, Mom.
Is no one going to take our order?
It's been like a few minutes. Have you ever had a food service job? Like, ever?
I can go ask her. Let's give them another minute. Huh. I can go ask.
I can go ask what the holdup is, Yasmin. No sweat.
See? That is so thoughtful of you, Maxine. No need. The whole place could use a facelift, to be honest.
Come on, Yasmin. You don't have anywhere else to be? I need to ask Sophie about... God, where do I even start? What is that?
Okay, makes sense. Using your psychic powers gives you a nosebleed,
shit.
pretty common.
Dude, your nose.
It's fine. Just a nosebleed. Back in a sec.
Okay, where are we going? Investigate the noise. Tab to view notes and clues. Okay, let's go ahead and have a look. Journal, storm is gone, okay. You call me clueless, this is all stuff. Okay, new page. Loretta thinks she's Geraldo. What college student goes to this length to get a scoop? What's up with Gwen? She probably hates me. Yeah. She was acting shady as hell, but again, there was I don't know, like, exactly how efficient it would be to insist that all of your communication has a written record to it. That doesn't seem super effective. Let's see. I get a warning for suckers. Okay, cool. Guess you're busy, so hit me up. So, in the last episode, Amanda kind of broke off the date that we had, so I'm guessing that second to last text from her is old. But yeah, we're still busy. And then, interesting. So, this comes from, presumably, the Safi from this timeline? I'm not entirely sure. Here's notes. I have a big stupid crush. Diamond. Oh, thank you for allowing me to actually remember who everybody is. Gwen is a creative nonfiction professor, Safi's mentor. Loretta sucks. We know this. True crime podcaster, blackmailer. Lucas also sucks. Max. Oh, that's me. I'm weird that I took a note about that. My acquaintance, Reggie, Safi, we know who that is. Vin is the administrative assistant. Oh, and the president of Abraxas. I forgot about that. So the secret society, that's definitely going to have some kind of impact later in the game. And then we got Safi's mom. And then crosstalk. Please be prompt. Right, Amanda, people have spoken. I am hoping that this isn't gonna be like some major test later in the game and I had to look at these crosstalk posts. You know, if I get a major decision that asks me what was the new soup that Amanda chose, I'm going to be pissed off. But I did actually choose the Senegalese peanut stew, so there you go.
I'm glad we did this.
This?
Let's go ahead and speed up a little bit.
Every weekend.
Investigate the noise. I'm not entirely sure where that was. Oh, Amanda.
Right, of course.
There's a snapping turtle, so there is an Amanda.
There's an Amanda.
Let's see how she feels about us.
Wow. I thought you got lost in a blizzard. Dropped your phone down a bottomless pit. Something.
Lost?
No. You're right, I'm being passive aggressive. Sorry. It's just... You asked me out and then ignored my text for 48 hours. Kinda sucked.
Then there.
Oh, so I asked you out.
I mean, that's how I interpreted it when you stood there 2 nights ago and said you wanted to go on a date.
Pretty solid
2 nights ago
interpretation.
is exactly when I asked Amanda out, so I haven't gone back in time. Oh shit. This Amanda never talked to me about slowing down our relationship. Because Safi isn't dead.
So, are you gonna tell me what happened?
Yeah, how do we explain ourselves? I was hungover or I was working. Oh my gosh. Either way, it's kind of a lie, so I'm not entirely sure what's gonna get me out of it more easily. I just don't like choosing I was working. That's so boring.
I drank, like, way too much the other night. I've been in kind of a state.
For 2 days? Were you kids mixing liquor and paint thinner?
I didn't mean to make you feel like crap.
Hey, shit happens. I won't bug you about it. Just didn't love it. I should get back to work. Take it easy, eh?
Eh?
So if I didn't rewind, this is some kind of alternate reality.
And based on
But I
that,
still
it's in
talked to
Canada.
Amanda 2 days ago. So far, everything here seems basically the same, except
Okay, so that's weird.
I was hoping wow, these really are the worst lines I've seen.
Oh wow, they changed the pickup lines as well. That's fun. Chemistry puns, yay! Let's see here. What else have we got? Snapping turtle staff. Let's speak to them.
Is all of this for that Krampus party?
Oh.
Who's performing?
It's for the Krampus roast.
Krampus roast?
Days and no one's gotten out yet.
What would you say to Krampus to roast him? Hey Krampus, you were in
Nice
a
to
terrible
see this
holiday
place
horror movie.
gearing up for Christmas.
Roasted. I don't know.
Aw, this truly fills me with the holiday spirit.
Soup of the week.
Peanut soup was the natural choice.
Jeez, and I thought my puns were bad. When standing inside a shift point, use Q to shift timelines. What's this? Oh. Is this a shift point?
Gender neutral bathrooms. We love to see it.
I'm guessing based on like the dots all around me it is, so I'm gonna shift timelines here. Oh, that's why. Okay, the living and dead timelines are representing Safi. Got it.
Holy shit. I'm back, aren't I? In Dead World. This is so fucking crazy.
Alright, current timeline is displayed for a limited amount of time after shifting or after recalling your current objective. So we got new messages from Moses and Vin, but I'm also going back to Safi and Yasmin. So let's go ahead and check out my texts. Something else, yeah, of course. Just now realizing that I can also text people back.
My gut tells me it's not good news.
Safi, I think we should talk. You alright? Oh, okay.
How could Vin mix me up with Safi?
Yeah, that's a good question. Can't text Amanda, though. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move back to the other timeline. So, the main questions that I have right now
cross back and forth.
are,
That's good to
how
know.
did Safi
and Yasmin
survive?
Probably wondering where I am.
Or did she
I
get
have to
into a
get back
similar
in there.
incident but just make it past? And then the other one is, if I'm shifting into another timeline, what's the Max from the other timeline doing while I'm over here? Is she still in the timeline, or did she shift to mine? Let's take a snapshot of them. They're cute
I
together.
still can't believe Safi
You
is
know,
here,
mother-daughter way.
alive, having lunch with Yasmin as if everything is normal. As if I didn't see her die 2 days ago. In case this does all go sideways. It was supposed to be a candid.
It was supposed to be a candidate. Yeah, good luck with that.
You'll never catch me alive.
Fun fact, that was one of my poses that I made in screenshots all through, or in pictures all through high school. Don't look at me!
I swear, one day I'll get a candid of Safi.
There'll be some timeline where that happens.
Honestly, Safia, I wish you'd have told me sooner. I was getting around to it.
All clear? We don't need to get you a blood transfusion?
Nothing to worry about. It's been happening a lot. It's been happening a lot.
That's been happening a lot lately. Used to get nosebleeds all the time in high school, but thought I was out of those woods.
You know you have insurance now, right? Like, you can just go to a doctor.
Duty calls. Send me the bill for the windshield, please, Safia.
Okay, so between the and now the affordable healthcare, maybe we are in Canada?
Shit pie. Someone... Hold on, it's easier if I just show you.
Jesus. Fuck,
I am just
Safi,
kidding, but
is that
still.
your car?
Charming, right? Found it this morning.
What if it's a Oh! Who do you think did it, or what if it's a threat?
You don't think it's some sort of a threat?
From who? Vegans? Stop eating burgers, or this is about to be you.
This is gonna sound bananas, but
Got them vegans.
I feel like I've met this cow.
You have. It's from right over there. Whatever, I gotta meet the tow truck.
Wait, hold on. The broken horn. It looks like there was something written on it.
Max, you know I adore you, but read the room, bud. I'm not really in the mood to stare at photos of my fucked up car all day.
Yeah, sorry.
Investigate the cow skull.
It's okay, Ruthie. She's gone.
So let's have a look at the empty
Hold up.
space.
Safi's alive in this world.
Her car didn't get trashed in
probably
the other,
didn't
so
get
do I go
trashed
back
in
to
the
the other
other,
timeline
right?
and check it out there? Let's have a look. Is this still a... Yeah, I can still change timelines here. Alright, let's check out this couch floor over here.
Oofa-doofa. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Oofa doofa. Alright, let's have a look at what the couch skull looks like over here.
Oh, hi, Miss Caulfield. I'm sorry for...
Just completely blowing him off. I'm sorry for your loss. Move.
Fuck. Size does matter. I'm going to have to find a way to get up there. I'm pretty sure I just saw a stepladder. Where was that?
Probably in the alternate timeline. Do I need to get a stepladder from the alternate timeline? I feel like I might. What are these? Polaroid. Ooh, another Polaroid. They're just kind of leaving these around the game as far as I can tell. Not sure who's leaving them, but
No,
they're
Tony,
being left.
I love it. I do. It's as thoughtful as ever.
Okay, so we did that.
No, no buts. Only,
I think I'm still looking for
I
a
know you.
stepladder, right?
if you send me a gift, it means you won't be coming this year either.
Oh, wrong button. I can almost guarantee you I am going to mix up the tab and Q buttons numerous times. So just keep an eye out for that. Alright, what do we got here? Ah, there's our stepladder. I will take it. You're not using this for anything, right? Thank you.
Come on, Mom. I'm supposed to see through your invulnerable mom mask.
And now I'm supposed to move back to the dead timeline.
Maxine is here.
Which, yeah, I guess depending on, you know, what else goes down in this world for the next 10 years, this might end up being the dead timeline. But let's go ahead and inspect the cow skull. Okay, there we are. Okay, rotate, zoom in. What can I see here? Oh, signature. Okay. Ah, where is it?
Is that a signature? Ugh, this is so stylized I can barely read it. Lucas Colmenero.
Oh, Lucas.
Lucas Colmenero. Oh, shit. Did Lucas smash Sophie's windshield? He's a dick, but I don't know if he's a property damage level dick. But why would anyone else bother snapping his name off? Weird. This is weird.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so like they removed the evidence of it?
I wonder if anyone at the Snapping Turtle saw the whole thing go down.
Okay, ask Living World Amanda about the cow skull. And I got a new message from Diamond. So Diamond says, I'm reaching out to see if you've heard from Moses. I'll respond, give him some space if he needs time. That's basically the same thing. Come on, why are you even giving me an option? Yeah, that is true. And I just wanted to check my notes on Lucas. Okay, best-selling author of Wilder Beasts Than These. So yeah, the cow skull makes sense for somebody who wrote a book called Wilder Beasts Than These. Let's go ahead and go back to the living world now. Man, this is a real crash course tutorial about this mechanic, which I appreciate. Thank you, game. And going to go talk to Amanda, and maybe try to get a date, but probably not.
Hey, Amanda. I have kind of a weird question.
Do you ever have non-weird questions?
No, I don't.
Never, ever. I have been cursed by a witch.
I see. Does true love's first kiss break the spell?
You flirting with me?
I don't know. I didn't think the joke that far ahead.
Don't melt down, Max!
Alright, hit me then. What's the question?
Have you had any skulls go missing lately?
Wow.
Cow skulls on the wall,
That's an
specifically.
extremely specific question.
Not just general skulls.
And I can't believe the answer is yes. Our only skull, in fact.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, have you had any skulls? There's only
asked.
one you would ask about. Sophie's car was vandalized for no particular reason. I hope she doesn't end up being the killer. Let's say Sophie's car was vandalized.
Because it somehow ended up in Sophie's windshield.
Wait, what the fuck? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm trying to unravel the mystery.
Jesus. A skull? I mean, have they never heard of a brick?
When did you notice your cow got rustled?
Literally just this morning, before I clocked in. It had to be sometime last night.
Did you know it had Lucas's name on it?
Who? Oh, Colmenero. That makes sense. He's the one who donated it.
Seriously? Why a cow skull?
I have no idea. I'm like physically incapable of listening to that dude when he talks.
Was Lucas here, or you don't seem broken up? You don't seem broken up. Let's talk about you.
You're not gonna miss the creepy cow skull? Even a little?
If it was one of the local pieces, I might be a little more broken up about it. But considering the source, I'm probably not going to lose a lot of sleep.
Did you see anything suspicious?
I mean, the Abraxas kids are perpetually suspicious.
I'm telling you, they're secret
They took
societies.
like 6 tables last night. Maybe one of them saw something. Hell, maybe one of them stole it.
Thanks. I appreciate the info.
Anytime, Nancy Drew.
Fuck, I need to think. What is going on?
Okay, what are you thinking about? Okay, gotta return some texts. Okay, these are my notes. Oh, and it kind of like goes person to person. Wonderful. Someone checked the cow skull. Could have been Lucas. missing horn was signed by Lucas, which I guess if it was a missing horn, it would make sense they would want to remove the name from it if it was him. But yeah, that feels a little obvious. The Abraxas kids might have taken it from the snapping turtle, and they report to Vin, who runs Abraxas. Alright, that night, okay, so we're starting to like get more details about each person as they relate to our open cases. Safi hated Lucas's guts. I'll keep an eye on him. So, right now we have the suspicions of Lucas and the Abraxas kids. Why would he donate a cow skull? Because he's nuts. Amanda says that the Abraxas kids might know something since they were there the night the cow skull went missing, so it might help to talk to them. Alright, Amanda. Okay, I feel like that's probably enough for now.
What if it's not just a prank? What if this Safi is in danger too?
I mean, it's almost certainly not just a prank.
I just got her back.
Again, if you want to prank someone, just chuck a brick through the
At least
car.
I know where to start. Lucas Colmenero and the Abraxas Society.
Okay, so we're gonna start with Lucas and the Abraxas Society. Presumably, we've got to talk to both of them. I might...
Find the
You know, I never want these episodes to run too long. I feel like an hour and a half is about as long as it can run, and we're still well under that. So I might talk to one of them and then save the other one for next time. We'll see how the first conversation
Vin's the
plays
head
out.
honcho of Abraxas. I could start with him. Maybe I should do a little digging into Gwen Hunter, too. She was acting pretty odd earlier. Time to start asking questions.
So, Living World Vin,
Whoever
Living World
fucked with
Gwen, Living
Safi's
World
car
Lucas.
isn't just gonna out themselves.
Okay, so that's 3 leads we've got to follow, but I feel like if Living World Vin is right here, we might as well start with him.
And, don't get cute, either. You find it, you bring it right back to me. Well, go! Find it!
Man, did the programmers of this game just say, like, make his eyes look
Undergrads.
as suspicious
Am I
as
right?
physically possible? Can't live with him, can't live with... Hey, you were a kid once. Come on.
Like you were never young.
Young, yes. Dumb, maybe. Insufferable, never.
Never is certainly a word. You lose something?
Mostly my patience.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah. Cute banter, barely restrained sexual tension, etc. I'm busy, Max. Another time.
Wow. Okay.
What does Vin have them looking for?
Yeah.
Let's say
find
I find your missing patients.
Then I wouldn't be busy anymore, would I?
Banter's always fun. I saw we got a bunch of messages and texts and stuff, so let's go ahead and talk to Amanda. Sorry if I was a little hard. Don't be a stranger. I'm really hoping this comes off as flirty and not awful. Okay, good. So are we okay? Yeah, we're good. Yay! Alright, that's progress with Amanda. Got by some Scorsese Mafia wannabes. Man, these pranks are getting out of control. Amanda Comedy, don't bring a knife to a toy gun fight. Hashtag inspo. The 2 demographics that know every word to Cisco to the thong song. 13-year-old boys I know this came up in another episode that we did, but I just learned in yesterday's trivia night that I went to that apparently Cisco also sampled a cover of Eleanor Rigby by the Beatles. So potentially, Beatles fans might also know every word of Thong Song. Who knows? But continuing to... and I think a couple things were sampled in that. I'm not entirely sure, but something like that. So, speak to the Living World Diamond in the North Quad. Do I have a map? That'd be helpful if I had a map. Oh, and it actually tells me where the collectibles are as well. So, there'll be one of those in the North Quad. So, East Quad is that way. Where's the North Quad? Where's Diamond? I'm gonna go find them. And the pergola, I think, is kind of like...
Vince seems really distracted. Whatever he lost must be important.
Kind of like the canopy area, if I'm not mistaken. So, let's look at the pond sign, I guess.
That person's skating on thin ice. And I can't believe I don't even mean that metaphorically.
We're all skating on thin ice, Max. Let's continue looking. Campus map. Oh, campus map. Here we are.
This will help me get my bearings a little bit.
So let's read. That really does not help me all that much. Alright, so I think I'm almost in the North Quad. Snapping turtle. Okay. Well, I know Diamond is in the North Quad, so when I find Diamond, I will find the North Quad. Oh, Polaroid.
That's my handwriting. Wait. Am I the mystery?
So the mystery photographer is canon. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but it is canon.
Diamond a gazillion points, Reggie 0.
And I know this is the North Quad, so I'm looking for
You're fine.
Diamond and Reggie now. Not sure where they are. Ah. It's really, feels really weird, okay. Checking around. Where are you?
I should see what those Abraxas goons are up to.
I should, but I'm looking for Diamond first. It feels weird, because I was in the North Quad pergola. Ah, there you are. Oh, that's the Abraxas kids.
Put these guys up
Well,
to?
I mean, I'm here already, so I might as well talk to them.
You know, if you want to ask Diamond out, I can introduce you. I'm 70% sure she doesn't bite. How about I put in a good word and you tell me what Ven's missing?
Hello?
Good talk.
Okay.
There has to be
not
some
responding?
way I can hear what they're distracted without them catching me. Whatever he lost must be important.
So I'm trying to do it without them catching me. Well, Diamond's here, so I might as well talk to her.
Waiting for someone, Diamond?
Mm-hmm. Moses. He asked me to help him carry snacks back to the lab, but I guess he forgot.
Isn't that kind of menial for a TA?
So my job is menial now?
I didn't.
I'm fucking with you.
Thank you. Okay.
Nah, Moses probably just got distracted. Off polishing his new telescope.
If it were anyone but him, I'd ask if that was a euphemism. Those Abraxas kids are really staring, huh?
That one on the left is super into me. I danced with him once at a club last week.
Is it cute or I don't see the appeal? I don't see the appeal.
Him?
I mean, I was just looking to dance. If I wanted more, he would not be my first choice.
Okay, good. We're on the same page on that one.
Besides, they're on the clock for Vin now. Probably trying to catch me in unabraxas-like behavior.
Unabraxas-like?
What even qualifies as unabraxas-like?
Let's see. Sincerity, brokenness, or the hint of brokenness. Oh, and challenging Vin's authority.
Respect his authority.
I think Vin's lost something. It's clearly rattled him. I'll, go ask the goon squad.
Good call.
And while we were listening to that, I also came up with maybe the way
What did Vin
to
put these guys up to?
listen in on the Abraxas kids is to listen
Hey,
to them
so
from the other
Diamond told me she
timeline.
doesn't feel comfortable with you two staring at her. You tell me what Ven's looking for, and I won't tell him you're skeeving on a fellow Abraxas member. Good talk.
Okay, so am
There
I...
has to be some way I can hear what they're saying without them. I should see what those Abraxas goons are up to.
So I think the trick to this is to find where that other timeline is, or how I can kind of transfer there. Ooh.
I wonder if the artist who made this lived in Hellerton House at some point.
I'm still looking for... Ah! Here it is. Now I'm in the dead timeline, and I will go... and I should have the ability to listen in on the Abraxas kids right now.
Vin's...
Oh.
I'm not sure. Why? Well, if it's a passcode, Diamond can probably find a way into it. Ah, shit. Good point.
Holy shit. Someone took
Okay,
Vin's phone, and they think it was Diamond. I can use this.
Someone took Vin's phone, they think it was Diamond. I can move to the other timeline, right? Thank you. Now I will go talk to Diamond about that missing phone.
So, if you're wondering why those Abraxas kids are eyeballing you, it's because someone stole Vin's phone.
Seriously? They think it was me? The clownery! Of course they do. Of course.
Just shouting out at them, "You're morons for thinking that!" So, did you?
So, was it you?
No.
Here I was thinking they didn't let artists in residence join Abraxas.
I'm not.
And yet you're over here digging through my business on Vin's orders?
Take it, that's a no.
Okay, good.
That's correct, Max. I'd steal Vin Lang's phone.
What's with you and Vin anyway?
So, are you and Vin rivals?
There's some kind of weird secret society.
To hear him tell it? Both.
And to hear you tell
repartee
it?
going, I guess.
Vin is one of those yappy little purse dogs who swears he's a pit.
Mm-hmm. Again, that's like all rich kids. And I feel like you gotta be rich kid to be a secret society
You
kid.
don't exactly strike me as the typical, Abraxan.
In the Vin Lang mold? God, no. But the org itself has potential. If we could just get him away from it.
Ooh, trying to like stage a coup?
You ever think about being, I don't know, Abraxa's boss? Queen. High priest.
But who can do a coup?
President. I would love to.
I guess we're through.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, Diamond.
And hey, if you talk to Vin again, tell him the only thing I'm taking from him is his crown.
Ooh, challenge. That's awesome. Alright, going back to Vin now. I think Vin was over here at least. There you are. Yeah, you literally have not moved since we talked.
So, bad news, I'm not sure who took your phone. Good news, it wasn't Diamond.
Holy shit. You figured all that out with, like, 0 clues.
Top tier detective, Max
Caulfield.
Caulfield.
To ask.
And how?
And who to eavesdrop on.
So, about my question.
I'm free Tuesday after 7, and I'm partial to a Japanese single malt.
That's whiskey?
Yes, but damn, do I have so much to teach you. So your place or mine?
Damn, Vin's kind of a sleaze. I'm hoping, because it's not doing the, like, full interface of, like, a split screen, that this is not going to impact the game that much.
Sounds like a profoundly underwhelming evening.
Yeah, get that banter in.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
So, someone fucked up Sophie's car. They didn't take anything, but they used a cow skull to do it.
Jesus. Max, that's crazy. Is she okay?
She's fine. Who would do something like that, though?
Who would do something like that, Vin? I wonder.
You mean who in Abraxas would?
Well, yeah.
It's
Why do you think I'm asking
to
you?
feel like the handiwork of your organization.
A cow skull. What are we, Leonard Skinner? Come on, this one is way outside our wheelhouse. Anytime some nonsense happens on campus, people trip over themselves accusing Abraxas. Vandalism, destruction of property, that's beneath us, Max. We're performers.
There was some theatricality to it.
Certainly seemed performative.
And anonymous. What would even be the point?
That's solid. That's a solid.
Besides,
Well, I guess it's a secret society, so again, like,
cow skull through a windshield.
you want to be as
Hold on.
anonymous as possible.
I
with some
didn't
of that.
say anything about our windshield. Wild, right?
Good catch by Max.
I'd love to keep chatting and freezing my balls off, but I've got a phone to find.
So he had some knowledge about where the cow skull was.
Eventually.
But I feel like it might be just logistically much harder to fit a cow skull through a window than a
Glad the other
windshield.
suspects had the sense to stay
Alright,
indoors.
so I believe we are about a little bit more than an hour now, so I'll go ahead and just go indoors and then might pick this up next time. Want to make sure we've had enough opportunities for gameplay here.
I can probably find Gwen in her office.
Right, so Gwen in the
I think
office, and I
Lucas
know
has a
where
habit
Gwen's
of
office
working over
is.
by the cafe.
So let's go ahead and try to find. Oh, well, I
You
found
give
it.
me a
Nope,
second?
there's Gwen's office, yeah.
Surely another minute and a half isn't going to taint the building
And
with my
in this
presence.
timeline, I have not pissed off
Just
Gwen.
leave everything behind, Professor. You won't need any university materials.
Yeah, but I do need my car keys if you want me to leave the campus, don't I? Think.
You're not to return to Caledon property before the hearing, under penalty of law.
I know how this works.
Ooh.
You don't need to read me my rights.
She'd be
Just
like
doing my job,
barred from
Professor.
campus?
That'll go over great in Nuremberg. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. I told Yasmin already that none of it's true. She knows it's fucking bullshit.
Wow.
This is all
I
just
guess
some
something
kind of crazy
screwy is
mix-up
going
that-
down here, too. But at least...
Does that have anything to
Yeesh.
do? Alright,
I wonder what that was about.
so finding a way into Gwen's office. Can I use the door? Probably not, but it's worth checking.
So this Gwen just got escorted out by security, while Dead World Gwen is having hushed phone calls about the police and trying to break into locked bookcases. Time to snoop like I've never snooped before.
Okay. That might be where we end up leaving off here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead I'm not entirely sure where the last checkpoint was, so I'm going to snoop a little bit first, and then we will leave it off. But I'm going to look
Gwen's
through all this
wife.
stuff.
Claudia, I think. I met her at a faculty event last month. Gwen fucking adores her.
They do look extremely rad together.
Talk about a green thumb.
Ah, there's the desk.
You would never do... what, Gwen?
No good way to do this.
What is this about?
This. I don't know how long have you gone. Can you water my plants? I'm not supposed to talk about the details. So something happened with
her
Gwen.
weekly meetings with Safi?
Presumably a fallout with either her and Safi or her with Yasmin. But because Yasmin and Safi are mother-daughter, falling out with one probably means you fall out with both, especially given that there's much closer in this timeline.
Reggie got an A-?
Really? I mean, like, okay, he got an A- for going under the word count by 500 words. I was wondering about that. Diamond, very good meditation on confidence. You can probably trace the history of relationship with your own worth. Ask yourself why that is and keep writing.
Rita doesn't seem like the type to be happy with a B.
Oh, no, she does not. Take by choice, yeah, you adopt something. Well, research, good job setting your choice, but this isn't a personal essay because there's nothing personal here. I guess that's kind of what happens when you're a true crime podcaster. You start to get extremely detached and stop viewing anything as personal. I can lower Loretta's grade. Oh man, I don't want to go out of my way to piss her off though.
Almost a full cup of coffee. Gwen must have just sat down to.
Let's play message in order.
Gwen, if you're screening your calls, pick up.
Okay.
I just got an email from Boss Bitch, and the phone is ringing off the hook. What the fuck is happening? Babe, pick up the phone. I'm sure it looks worse than it is. Just come home, okay? We'll figure this out.
So Gwen's life seems to be falling apart right now. At least in this timeline.
Dr. Hunter, this is David from Intro to Nonfiction. I saw the notice in the lecture hall that your classes are going to be canceled for the rest of the semester, and I just wanted to check up and see if you're all right. I mean, I'm sure you're fine, but I don't know. We're all kind of worried. Okay, bye.
Okay, so we got people reaching out to her, wanting to make sure she's okay.
Dr. Hunter, by now, I'm sure you've checked your mailbox, and the content...
Do I have to snoop in the mailbox now?
Please understand, this is a courtesy from one working woman to another. I don't want to hear excuses or lies. I'll have to ask you to leave campus until we can get this whole thing sorted out. Good day.
Weird. Okay, so, looking around. Reading the memoir. Okay.
I had decided I would hitchhike across the country. If I still wanted to die when I got to the Pacific, then I could do it peacefully. Hell of an opening line, Gwen.
Wow. Powerful. See, that's how you catch your reader's attention right there. And I think that's about everything, question mark? Yeah. But I do know that there's a way to switch timelines here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, good. She wasn't just in her office waiting for me to trespass.
It's like a bumper sticker evolved into a bookend.
Take the photo. Alright, save that.
Fiction, nonfiction, poetry, plays, bunch of scenes. Is there anything Gwen doesn't read?
Photo collage.
Between Gwen and me, I bet we've road tripped most of the country. Caked up Mothman, goated with the sauce. God, why didn't I trade travel stories with Gwen before all this?
Yeah, now she hates us. She'll hate us more when she finds us snooping.
These emails are from way back. Like, before Sophie knew she wanted to be a poet.
Okay, so Dr. Hunter, I'm into poetry. Your voice doesn't feel like your own. Okay, that makes sense. Sort of imitating the style of other people. I wouldn't relate to that, you know, creating a YouTube channel that emulates the style of a couple of different streamers that I've seen. Never feel weary for wanting to write about pain or whatever it is that's clogging the pipes in your mind. This poem is raw and honest, and I can tell. Be more specific and personal with that last line. What does it mean for you to no longer feel anything else?
I knew Gwen mentored Safi, but I didn't realize she was this involved.
Possible homes for Safi's manuscript. Okay, so she was like actively shopping the manuscript. Alright, so Gwen also has messages in this timeline.
Hunter, I appreciate your condolences. You know I do, but I'd prefer if you didn't contact me for a few days.
Okay, so this is sort of in response to Safi's death.
I'll see you at the staff meeting. You should get a call from Vin later today.
Alright, our next message is...
Hey babe, just checking in on my favorite workaholic who won't take a single bereavement day. Love you. Take care of yourself, okay? I'll see you tonight.
A lot less tension between Gwen and Claudia in this timeline.
Hi, Professor Hunter. This is Vin Long from Dr. Fye's office. I'm just calling to confirm an all-hands staff meeting this afternoon in the second floor lounge in the administration building. Attendance is, unfortunately, mandatory.
Alright.
I hope you didn't. I'm not sure if you should. I don't know.
Okay, so Vin clearly knows something here.
I wouldn't blame yourself.
I wouldn't blame yourself. Interesting. Read front of card.
So Gwen is asking questions about Safi's death.
Hey Art, did you see Safi at your poetry group on Friday night, or at all over the weekend? If so, did she seem off? Did she mention getting any news? Leave your answers in this book and return it to the library. I don't want everyone to know I'm asking questions. Thanks, I love you forever, DGH, which I'm assuming is Dr. Gwen Hunter. I saw Safi at poetry on Friday and for coffee on Sunday. She seemed fine, seemed happy. Didn't mention any news, not that I heard at least. Is everything okay? This is all kind of freaking me out. So I think those are the two things to get from that card. Oops, wrong button.
Why would Safi have started acting off on Friday? Something must have happened.
Okay, so finding out what happened on Friday. I still haven't got.
Why would Safi have started acting
yet.
off on Friday? Something. This thing looks older than Caledon.
Anything else that might indicate?
If Safi was an undergrad, this reading must have been at least, what, 4 years ago?
Alright, reading of essays. Oh, I can water the plant. I hope I'm not overwatering it.
Drink up, buddy.
If I end up killing the plant by drowning it, I'm not going to be happy with myself. Let's examine the calendar. Something happened on Friday.
That must have been some call with Maria on Friday.
Oh, it was a call with
Gwen
Maria.
even planned out a time to follow up.
Okay, so I know she talked to Maria.
Between Gwen and me,
yeah, I looked
bet
at
we've
that already.
road-tripped most of the
Is
country.
there anything else that I haven't looked at here? Can I leave?
No, not yet.
Okay,
I doubt I'll ever get
There's
a
something
chance to
else I
look around
need to
Gwen's
find
office
here.
like this again. Live fast, eat ass.
Wise words, whatever they mean.
Wise words, whatever they mean.
Let's see here.
All right, Hacker Max.
Oh, now I can find more information.
Search sent to Maria. Enter. Wait, this is Safi's publisher.
Oh,
Gwen
Maria
got
Sandoval.
Safi's book canceled?
Oh. Hello, Gwen. Thank you again for taking the time to talk with me. I've discussed the concerns you raised with my senior editor over the weekend and agrees they are sufficient to merit action. We've begun the process of pulling Safi's project, All the Daughters We Don't Talk About. I know this isn't the outcome any of us exactly wanted, but I really appreciate your insights. Huh. Okay.
These emails are from way back.
So that's
I thought
interesting.
Gwen helped Sophie set this all
Yeah,
up
exactly.
in the first place. Why would she?
This is a case of like
This all
the
has to
professor
add up.
being jealous of the student and trying to
Somehow.
sabotage them. Weird. Okay, so do I leave Gwen's office in this timeline or the other one? Let's find out. Okay, good. I just left in this timeline. Wonderful.
Lucas tends to work over by the cafe.
Lucas tends to work... Oh, but okay. So going to the cafe, I guess.
Going to the Nationals. Your grandfather would have been proud,
There
Robbie.
you are.
I've never seen Lucas look this happy. I wonder who he's talking to.
Ah! And there's a way for me to switch timelines right there. I was like, oh god, I left the office. I hope that means... I hope that doesn't mean my opportunity to switch has vanished. Alright, let's speak to Lucas.
Max. Sorry. Busy.
Sure you are.
Need something?
Actually,
Catherine. I've been waiting for an hour. No, just put Robbie on. Oh, sure. I'm only the boy's father. Who fucking cares, right?
Oof.
How can you say...
Whoa. Adds a whole new meaning to nuclear family.
Okay.
If Lucas has it out for Sophie, there might be something incriminating in that case.
Can I just open it? Oh, good.
Is that an email? Dated December 5th. That's when Sophie's car was vandalized. I need to get in that briefcase.
Interesting. Okay, so I believe that autosave there, wanted to make sure I did enough for it to kind of save my progress. But that is really wild, so I'm not entirely sure what's in this briefcase. I'm going to leave it as a little bit of a cliffhanger, I suppose, for our next episode. But for now, really interesting. So I do still have that sort of, the two lingering questions that I mentioned earlier on about what are, basically, what, if anything, happened to Safi in the alive timeline that didn't happen in the dead timeline that, you know, led to her still being alive. Like, was there any major difference or, like, change that led to a butterfly effect? And then the other question that I have is, where is other Max? Because people are out there talking about, like, what, you know, I haven't seen you in 2 days or whatever. I'm wondering, like, is the other Max dead and that's why we can suddenly transfer into this other timeline? I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Maybe the case was, instead of Safi being killed, Max was killed, and that's why Safi is alive and we haven't seen another Max yet. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out, presumably in a later episode. But for now, thank you so much for watching. As always, please feel free to leave any comments or suggestions for other games you would like to see me play in the chat, or rather in the comments section. I do pay attention to everything that is in there because I want to make sure that I am kind of interacting with people, creating kind of a vibrant environment, so, you know, please feel free to leave any thoughts. Other than that, stay cool. I will see y'all next time for another game. Might be this, might be a different one. We will find out. I will see you then. Bye-bye.